Alrighty, guys. We are going to be playing some Captain's Mode 3v3. On the Radiant team, we have Scarface, Barry, and Hyperactive Rizrak. And on the Dire, we have Furion, Taxmaster, and the Superior Gay.
Radiant team ban.
Alrighty, so Radiant's up first with the ban. Not really too sure who they're going to ban. I would think it'll be Nature's Prophet, since they are playing a legitimate match here.
10 seconds
Let's see. Analyzing the teams here, my guess is that the first two bans on Radiant will be Nature's Prophet and Nyx Assassin if they are playing smart. Nature's Prophet, first ban. Let's see. Spirit Breaker will probably be the first ban on time. No, Jakiro. Interesting.
Radiant team ban.
Let's see if it's Nyx. Nyx would be one of the Taxmaster's best players. It's very possible that Nyx will get banned here. The second ban on the Dire, I would think, will be Spirit Breaker, as Scarface does a surprisingly very good job at Spirit Breaker and tends to own in these 3v3s.
Reserve time.
Veronica's Chosen taking their sweet time. It is an interesting matchup, though. If I had to predict ahead of time, this is kind of out of nowhere, but I would think that the Dire team of Furion, Taxmaster, and the Superior Gay will end up winning, but it's too hard to tell. Alright, so like I thought, Nyx Assassin is banned from Veronica's Chosen, and that is for Taxmaster. Rizrak is an insta-ban for the Dire, as Hyperactive's best hero, most successful, is in fact Rizrak or Timbersaw. So we have pick one here on the Radiant. Not too sure who it's going to be. I was wrong about the Spirit Breaker ban, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Spirit Breaker comes out first on the Radiant. Venomancer. Interesting choice. I do not know who's going to play that. Perhaps Scarface. The Dire now have two choices in a row here. Nature's Prophet is not available, Nyx is not available. We might see a Baton get played, although if they're playing it smart, we will see a couple tanks. So perhaps Axe or Tiny will be a choice here. Not sure who would play. Tusk, there's a tank for you. That'll probably get played by Taxmaster. He's a pretty decent Tusk. Spirit Breaker is also chosen, and it looks like the Dire is going for a team of tanks, and that furthers my prediction of Dire victory. Veronica's Chosen better also follow suit and choose a tank. Hopefully they choose Axe. I know that Barry can play Axe, and I know that Hyperactive can play Tiny. So let's see if one of those two gets chosen anyway. Probably important for them if they want to ensure victory. Venomancer is sort of a carry support. Lots and lots of wards.
10 seconds remaining.
Still not sure. There's Axe. I predicted that. That'll probably get played by Barry. They know that this is going to be a game of tanks here. And it'll probably just come down to who can play the best. And in fact, it's possible that Venomancer won't even get chosen, and that Veronica's Chosen will decide to go with 3 tanks. And I also think it's kind of funny because Veronica's Chosen is Furion's team, but Furion is actually on the opposite team. It's just funny because Scarface, Barry, and Hyperactive are all part of Veronica's Chosen. So Veronica's Chosen has their next ban. I don't even know how they'll predict a ban at this point. Tusk and Spirit Breaker are interesting choices. Omni Knight is a good ban. That is the Superior King's main, or most successful anyway. Could have been very helpful for Spirit Breaker and Tusk. Now it's not available. Other bans, I wouldn't even... Oh, Treant might be a ban here, although they might not expect him to go as support. The good thing about Treant, though, is his ultimate will be really helpful. Zeus is banned, as that is one of Barry's best players at the moment. Kind of surprised, because I guess they did not realize that Barry will probably end up going Axe. So Zeus was sort of a pointless ban in this case. And Veronica's Chosen has their 4th ban. Again, I don't know how they're going to predict. Lifestealer's banned, probably a good choice, although I don't know who would have played him. I I also don't know who's playing... Oh, I suppose Furion's probably playing Spirit Breaker, and the Superior Gaze probably trying to make them guess and check. Faceless is banned because Hyperactive usually, or has lately, been playing Faceless. And Faceless could have been very bad to the Dire, because the ultimate will end up wrecking the tanks if he gets fed enough. Pudge, third tank comes out, and I am pretty sure that the Superior Gaze is going to take Pudge. He's a pretty good Pudge, can aim his hooks, and not sure how well this will work for him. 3 tanks is also not necessarily the best idea, although I suppose in a 3v3, 3 tanks is better than 2 tanks and a support. Although if they do get a support in there, it probably would be good. I would recommend that they put in Treant, as he has a high base damage, but it might be too late for that. Let's see if Scarface... Okay, so Hyperactive's gonna play Tiny, as I thought he might, and so they do recognize this is gonna be a game of tanks and very, very high damage dealers. Unfortunately, they only really have 1 disable that I can think of. Tiny's got his stun, but that's pretty much it. The Dire, or I should say, Veronica's Chosen only has the single or couple disables. Sniper also might get played by Furion. They might have chosen Spirit Breaker just to make sure that the Veronica's Chosen does not get him, because I know Furion plays a mean Sniper. Although I kind of doubt that Sniper will get chosen in a setup like this. Sniper can probably get easily taken out. Bloodseeker, I know, is played by Hyperactive, although I don't think that Hyperactive will play Bloodseeker. I think that Bloodseeker isn't going to be very good against these tanky heroes, so it's kind of hard to tell. Furion might play Sniper, otherwise he'll probably play Spirit Breaker. I've seen him play both. I know he's a better Sniper than he is a Spirit Breaker, although, again, he probably will go Spirit Breaker, as this is going to turn out to be a game of tanks. Bounty Hunter is banned by the Dire. Not totally sure why. Don't know who would have played Bounty Hunter. Anti-Mage is banned. I think those last 2 there were pretty random, just kind of all out. Oh, who knows? Just ban somebody. These 5th picks here probably aren't going to matter if I had to guess, although, again, it's too late to know. Puck, also the Superior Gaze, is one of his best characters. I've seen him play a really mean Pudge before. Juggernaut is chosen. Juggernaut is not going to get played if I had to guess. Alright, so on Veronica's Chosen, Scarface takes Venomancer. That is an interesting choice. I would not have... Well, no, that's probably good, although I probably would have taken Juggernaut in this case, now that I think about it, because Juggernaut versus Pudge is really bad. And it looks like the team... just because Juggernaut can use his magic immunity to get out of Pudge's hook before Pudge can start channeling. So it looks like both teams are going to wait it out here to see who goes what. And like I thought, Hyperactive chooses Tiny, Barry chooses Axe. That is a pretty good team setup there. It seems like the Dire is busy figuring out who's going what. Tax takes Tusk, like I thought he might. Now it comes down to is the Superior Gay taking Pudge or Puck, and is Furion taking... Oh, Furion ends up taking Sniper, and the Superior Gay ends up taking Pudge. So this should be a pretty interesting game, if I had to say so myself. Alrighty. So, it looks like we've got Venomancer going top here. Not sure. So it'll be Venomancer versus Sniper. So Sniper's going to get some free farm here on Venomancer's wards. So Venomancer's going to have to play it pretty smart, I would think. Then we got Barry going mid, it looks like. And it'll be against Pudge, so hopefully Barry can harass Gay enough. But we will see. Taxmaster is perhaps going for an early gank. I think that he is going to try to go around the back of Tiny, and here it comes actually early. He's got Snowball. He's going to snowball in right away, it looks like. maybe not. That was an interesting encounter. Not totally sure. Oh, I'm pretty sure that the goal of that was to see who was going to be in his lane. And Taxmaster's probably not too worried. Tiny's not really all that great until about mid-game, in my opinion, when he's got the really powerful combo. And it looks like they are all going for a mid-gank early on against Barry, so Barry better watch out. Alrighty. Let's see if we can... Well, it's too early to tell what builds people are going for, but Barry, you gotta be careful, man. And now they split back up to their lanes, losing some precious early experience. Not much, but some. Sniper's got a haster and gonna chase down Tiny, it seems like. Tiny's already down considerably in health. Furion risking a tower dive. Barry is not... Well, Barry doesn't have Battle Hunger first. And Taxmaster is easily taking out Venomancer. Oh, I suppose their goal of Taxmaster checking was to see who should go against Tiny. And I suppose they figured Sniper's mini-stuns will be the best against Tiny. Scarface already... Oh, I might have called him hyperactive earlier, pardon me. Scarface already forced to heal and is very low on mana. His ward's gone. Taxmaster wants that free farm from the wards. Venomancer level 2. Tusk still level 1, not for long. Gonna keep the hero level menu up here. Everybody is hit level 2. Tiny has both Avalanche and Toss. Really nice mid-game combo, especially with a tank like Axe, who can just activate his Q, his battle cry. As soon as he gets tossed in, Hyperactive decides to use his mana. His combo realizes that he doesn't have all the mana necessary in the beginning. Kind of a mistake. Scarface, wow, ends up taking out Taxmaster. I did not catch that, but that must have been a pretty big mistake on Taxmaster's part, seeing as Scarface is pretty low on health. So first blood ends up going to the Radiant. Different than I expected. Now, Barry is going to keep a lot of pressure on Pudge. On Gay, although he is healing with Tango, which kind of cancels out early game Battle Hunger, so that's nice. Taxmaster is suffering, as you can see from that first blood. Barry's gonna try to push, apparently. If Gay can hook him, though, right by the tower, he's gonna be in trouble. And as you can see, Battle Hunger is wearing down Pudge very fast. One more Battle Hunger, and Pudge will be down for the count. Tiny, just kind of regenerating mana here, is already forced to use up his health. He went for a magic wand right away. I don't know if I would support that choice as Tiny, although I suppose in place of Bottle you could get that. Although I would still go for Bottle, to be honest with you. I don't think that either of the other characters on their team go for a Bottle, so I would have actually sent Tiny mid in this current team build, just so that he had free access to both the runes and could, in that case, get a Bottle. Taxmaster is about to hit level 3. He is severely underleveled right now. Venomancer already level 5, top of the server, has 1 kill, 0 deaths, and is highest in level. Looks like Pudge is either going for the rune and going bottom, or is he bottled. He has a bottle. And it looks like he's going to go around back for Barry. This could be interesting. Oh, no, he's going bottom for Hyperactive. And, again, Venomancer takes out Tusk. So, actually, Taxmaster is struggling here and is feeding Venomancer. Not something you want to do. Venomancer's already at level 6. Pudge hooks Tiny, kills him, got the double damage. This is a mistake on Barry's part, in my opinion. 5 seconds till the hook. And better be careful here. Axe is pinging, making sure, and here it is. Here it is. What's going to happen? Surprised that Barry's counter helix hasn't gone off more than it did. Now, Battle Hunger is not going to end up killing him here, although it's going to be close.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up. Dire's top tower, you know.
Scarface has switched lanes to bottom to go help out Hyperactive, and he followed Taxmaster.
Radiant's mid tower.
Taxmaster did not want to be against Venomancer, probably trying to switch up the lane. Sniper, like I thought, Sniper should go against Venomancer. earlier because free farm on the wards, and you don't want a fed sniper, especially not in a game like this. The mini stuns will absolutely destroy. Taxmaster scared, level 3, still bottom of the server, 0-2. Scarface using a clarity potion. We've got Hyperactive coming up as well. He does have enough mana for his avalanche toss combo, and it looks like Tusk is gonna end up dying here with slows, wards, and the avalanche and toss. Taxmaster could very well be in trouble and costing the team another death. Unfortunately, Hyperactive is kind of just standing there idle. Probably not a good plan. Now Barry's coming back mid, and he knows which Pudge is the real one, which he probably thinks is the illusion running to bottom. No, he got it on the right one. Pudge is going to... No, actually, he's only got 2 levels in Battle Hunger, and it probably won't end up taking out Pudge. He'll be very close to dying, though. Pudge does have a bottle, though, so he'll just use that right away. Taxmaster runs mid to try to get Barry. Completely ineffective. Pudge's illusions there, and ooh, Sniper gets Venomancer with the ultimate. Caught that at the last second there. Unfortunately, I don't think that Sniper's going to end up dying from the damage over time, and no, he won't. He's going to teleport back to spawn with a scroll that he bought at the side shop. That's for Tax, taking revenge. Oh, and Barry doesn't know that's an illusion. Taxmaster ready with enough mana to do his combo, although I don't know why he would. Taxmaster's still level 4. He's going to... Oh, look like... Oh! Let's see. Axe is out of mana, can't cast Battle Hunger again, unfortunately. Pudge is at mid with Taxmaster here. Taxmaster, very close to dying. Barry's been quite unlucky with his Battle Hunger. He's out of mana, and every single time that he's cast Battle Hunger, he's been getting the enemy down to very, very low health. Looks like Venomancer decides to join Axe here at mid. And Gay is probably going to try to hook one of them. Maybe. He's trying to get a good... And Barry makes himself vulnerable there for a second. Pudge does not take advantage of the moment. He's not level 6 yet, though, so he can't ultimate, although he can hook and do quite a bit of damage. So currently it's a 2v1 here at mid. Pudge has invisibility, probably will use this to his advantage, although we still haven't seen him hit 6. If he can hit 6, though, I would be scared as the Radiant. Sniper's free farming up here at top. Furion's doing a nice job. Level 8, now tied for the top of the server. And looks like Gay is having connection problems. We're going to see a game pause here. And I'm going to take advantage of this real quick to quickly change my talk settings. Alright, so now it just detects my voice, and I don't have to hold down the button, making it very, very nice for me. Alright. So, let's see here. Pudge comes back, still here at mid. We're going to see the game on pause right now. And Scarface and Barry still here. Barry does, in fact, have enough mana for Battle Hunger, and we could see this come into effect as he runs away. Sniper's teleporting in from top. This is going to be scary for them, I believe. And Pudge just hit his ultimate, and Scarface is going to die. Nice hook by Pudge, and almost missed his channel. Unfortunately, no stuns available, and they are going to do a 1-for-1. And Furion does not have enough mana here. And oh, I lied. Suicide. Suicide by Pudge, nicely played. Unfortunately, Barry couldn't counter Helix. Taxmaster looks like he's jungling up here. Probably not a bad plan. Furion is taken over as top of server. The only thing he has currently is now Lifesteal and Power Tread set on Agility. The bonus attack speed is nice, and with Lifesteal, I'd be scared. It's quite early for that. Looks like Tax is going to die to neutral creeps. No. Very close. Very, very close. Alright, so we see Pudge here with the Smoke of Deceit on for some unknown reason. But we're going to see him go bottom, and Hyperactive's... Oh, there it was. Taxmaster killed himself from neutral creeps, rendering him 0-3.
Dire's top
He is
serious.
Oh, wow, that was an impressive hook. Hyperactive goes down. Nice kill, Pudge.
The Dire might want to mine the top tower.
Fortunately for Taxmaster, Gay and Furion are doing a really nice job here. Unfortunately, Gay doesn't have enough mana to do his combo yet. And yeah, even Tax points out that it is embarrassing for him. So we got Sniper here, hasn't died yet. Neither has Axe, although Axe is 0-0-0. And here comes Sniper, gonna kill Scarface with one shot from his ultimate, unless he can teleport out in time. Mini stun and death. Oh no, not quite yet. Although there it is. There it is. Scarface dies. Mini stuns for the win on Furion's part. The Dire now take the lead, 5-4. No towers destroyed yet. Although, let's check the experience and gold curves here. Experience-wise, the Dire has very, very quickly taken control here. 2,000 more experience.
Dire's mid-tower could use a little help.
Let's see here. Hero level-wise, Taxmaster still sucking air. As you can see, bottom of the server. Venomancer, only one holding out for the Radiant. Sniper level 10. Now I believe he's 3-0. Scary, scary. Feeding Sniper. Don't want
Radiant's
that.
Mid-tower's getting banged
Looks like 3 people going top against Barry. This might be Barry's first death, although Sniper does not have enough mana for his ultimate. This harassment, I think it was probably a good plan to put it on Taxmaster, although instantly dispelled. And Barry's going to die. Pudge is going to hook. He's going to miss the hook. Too far away. Nice try by Pudge. I don't think Barry's going to come back. If he's smart, he's going back to spawn. Quick heals there.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
This is a bad idea on Scarface's part. Pudge is lining up for the hook here. If Pudge can make this hook, which Scarface is luckily... Oh, Barry stayed. Barry stayed. Bad idea on Barry's part. He has no mana left. And Pudge is right there waiting for the hook. Can he do it? No, he's moving to a different range. And there goes Taxmaster with his ultimate. His Walrus Punch does not do anything to Scarface, unfortunately. And Barry, had he had the mana, would have been able to kill. There we go. Taxmaster's dead again. Now Taxmaster is going to be feeding the Radiant here, and that is the only reason that they currently have 5, as 4 of the deaths on Dire are due to Taxmaster dying to both. Actually, although only 3 of them have been given to the Radiant, as one of them... Actually, only 3 out of the 5 have been given to the Radiant as gold, because Taxmaster died to neutrals once, and Pudge committed suicide. Unfortunately, Sniper hasn't died yet, and that's going to be a big problem for the Radiant here. Pudge is chilling in the forest over here, and is getting ready to go for Hyperactive. Now, Hyperactive's pretty low on health, although he is farming here. We haven't seen anything out of Tiny so far this game. We just saw the early death, and apparently he died again. I missed the second death, it looks like, but he's been able to farm here at bottom comfortably, while Barry and Scarface have been busy with the other 3 members of the team. And again, this doesn't really do that much. Taxmaster just can't do anything. He's really struggling here in this game. 0-4 is not a position you want to be. And it looks like we have Scarface versus Furion. Who is going to get it? Looks like Furion's going to get it. Mini stuns. Can the damage over time get him? Yes. And that was worth it, I would say. He gets 2 times the gold yield from killing Sniper. So nice job to Scarface there, ending Sniper's dominating streak, at least getting him a little bit more gold. It is now still 6-6. Taxmaster is trying to farm at mid here, level 7. He is catching up though, I believe. He's almost there. He's almost there with Pudge, although Pudge is somehow very underleveled. I guess Pudge hasn't really been playing as a team member here. He's just kind of been walking around, which is interesting. Although I think that he just wants to farm himself up, and I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. Because if Pudge, if Gay can somehow help out his team, if he can go help Tax and farm up Tax, that would be nice. So we got we've got Hyperactive and Barry here, and let's see. Barry does have his ultimate ready. Can Hyperactive get in the avalanche? Can he do it? Yes, he can. Can he toss? And oh yes, nice combo. That is exactly what I wanted to see out of Hyperactive. Nice job. Nice job to both of you, Barry and Hyperactive. Nice kill. The Radiant takes the lead. Now it's a pretty even game. Radiant is starting to go back up in the experience.
The Radiant lost the top tower.
Sniper ends up shrapneling the tower.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom
and
tower?
Takes it down. So we see the first tower destruction by Dire.
Best do something about that
first blood tower by Radiant.
Illusion.
Tusk is still under-leveled. And we got Sniper with 2 illusions coming after Scarface here.
Tower.
I would be concerned. Scarface running away. Wise decision here. Oh no, he comes back. This is interesting. I don't know what the goal is here. Does end up hitting there with the ultimate. And can he do it? Can he do it? Yes! Scarface survives. Oh, hit Tax once, and he's nice job. 2 of them down. Now Taxmaster is very, very much struggling, and very well could lose this game for this team. Now, I gotta say, I am very impressed with the Radiant so far. I thought that the Dire team build was definitely going to take over Radiant here, but Radiant, Veronica's Chosen, has been playing an extremely good game. They were a little bit weak in the beginning, but they have made a huge comeback. They did get first blood. I think that did help them a lot. Sniper has died twice, so I don't know. He has destroyed a tower, though. It looks like they're going to defend bottom, as that's closest to dying, so the Radiant are probably going to switch up lanes? No? Okay, I guess they are going to go for a fight here. Taxmaster is pinged by Barry, knowing that he is the weakest link on the server right now. Battle hungers him right away as quick harassment, and the Smoke of Deceit comes out. I don't think that the Radiant is expecting this. Oh, Furion comes out of the Smoke of Deceit, so does Taxmaster, and Battle Hunger's on both of them now. Don't know what Scarface is doing. He's either working his way bottom or something, but Gay is getting ready for a hook, it looks like. Oh, Hyperactive, you could have taken him out there. All it requires is a quick Here we go. Here we are. We're gonna see it. Toss him. And dead. Taxmaster is definitely feeding at this point. And unfortunately for the Dire, this might actually cost them the game.
Dire's mid tower.
It's too bad though, because oh, nice job. Wow. Okay. Oh, nice hook by Pudge. Unfortunately, Pudge didn't really help out Taxmaster there. I think the Taxmaster would be doing a little bit better, though, if Pudge hadn't been trying to solo people early on in the beginning. Not that it's entirely. Oh, sorry if I called him Coward. That's his typical name. That's if Gay had been helping out a little bit, that would have been nice. Although it's not entirely, as Taxmaster didn't really play it safe in the beginning there. The teamwork just hasn't been there for the Dire. Tiny did die, though. Probably necessary. Nice hook by Pudge, but this is what I'm talking about. Can Taxmaster... No, Taxmaster doesn't even get his first kill. That might be his first assist, though. Yep, first assist, and he has 6 deaths. Only one more than Venomancer, although Venomancer's top of server with 5 kills, but he also has 5 deaths. And the ult actually did nothing, surprisingly. Now, this Tiny has hit level 11, so he's large, and I'm not sure why he has no money. I don't know what he's been doing with his money. Oh, big mistake here. He bought the wand and the bottle, and that is not something you want to do. If he wanted the bottle in the first place, he should have gone mid, but you shouldn't have bought You should not have bought the bottle after
Radiant's
you bought the
mid-tower could
magic
use a
wand.
hand.
It is just a waste
Radiant's
of money. You
toughened
could
up
be
their
on your way to the
structures.
scepter right now, or the heart even, for that matter.
Radiant's mid tower.
We need to see some defense here by Radiant. No, mid tower is going out. Scarface is going to try, although he's probably going to stick back. And it looks like Pudge teleports back again, wanting to solo, or not even solo necessarily, but take on both these guys. Bad decision by him, though, I would say. Furion, if I had to guess, is going to die in this upcoming team fight if they see it coming.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
I would stick back, guys. Alright, so Sniper has alerted them to his presence, and it looks like... Oh, Hyperactive can't stun him. Wow. Nice job to the Dire. Quick comeback there, actually. So, taking a look here, as you can see, the experience graph is going completely insane. There's no clear taker yet. There's no real advantage. It's almost at 0. And my guess is that the Dire will end up taking it here in a second. The gold graph, on the other hand, same way. They're at about 0, so about even. Although I would say that currently the Dire has the upper hand, as they just got 2 kills there. Now Scarface wants to go in by himself. This is going to be the death of Scarface, I believe. Alright, so they know that he's there. And this is the death of Scarface. Very poor decision on Scarface's part. I am disappointed. This probably will end up killing Taxmaster, though, I would think. Maybe. Especially if you can get the battle hunger on him. Oh! Oh! 2 health! 2 health! 2 health. Taxmaster just chills right there. Can't... Oh, he teleports back. Nice escape to Taxmaster. Gotta give him props. 2 hit points left. Nice escape. Barry was on his way. Couldn't have been more better executed. Pardon me. And here comes Hyperactive to help out. Furion, out of mana. Should not have used the shrapnel there. Completely pointless. Would have been better to use that with his ultimate, or save up for his ultimate anyway. And my guess is that the Radiant are going to end up taking out the bottom tower here, and then the towers will be evened up. Don't know why Furion is staying there, though. How much mana does Tiny got? Tiny's got full mana, and if they just went up to Furion, he would get wrecked. Now, the interesting thing, what I'm looking forward to, is seeing if Barry knows to use his Q as soon as Tiny tosses him into a fight. Sniper's going to stick back. Probably going to use his shrapnel again, which is a bad idea. Taxmaster, not sure what he's doing. And
structure's looking fortified.
That's not worth it. Now, Tiny, can you help out your team here?
Dire's bottom tower.
There we go, and there it is. Furion is dead. Nice job. Actually, that's a very nice combo. The Axe and Tiny combo. Taxmaster backs out. Good idea. And it also looks like the Radiant is going to back out. We've got Pudge pushing top, kind of farming. Not really sure why. I think that at this point, as the Radiant's pushing as a team, the Dire should also probably be pushing as a team. But whatever works for the Dire, works for the Dire. Taxmaster's scared to initiate, although he might roll in there with the snowball. It wouldn't be a bad idea since the tower's right there. The early stun could be nice, plus the ice will be helpful.
Guess what's happening to
But it looks like they're going to go back,
tower.
and Taxmaster's going to stay there, watching just to see if they come back. And I guess that the Radiant did wait for a creep initiation here. Pudge still is not helping his team. Now, if Pudge went down here with Taxmaster, they could pull one of the 3 of them there.
The Dire
Taxmaster looks like he's going to snowball in. If he makes the wise decision, I would snowball in. There we go. Ice on Scarface. Snowball in. Yes. Stun. Oh, and Taxmaster is going to cost himself the life there. Pudge was not able to help at all. I guess I didn't see Pudge teleport in, but that was a bad decision. And nice job to Axe and Tiny. It's rare that I see a nice combo like that. I will have to remember that for future reference. Tiny has enough mana for his combo, and we very well could see Furion lose a life here as well. My guess is the Axe, graph is curving towards Veronica's Chosen again. And the gold also curving towards Veronica's Chosen. And Tiny went for lifesteal. Man, I don't know what... I don't know what build you're playing for, Hyperactive, but I would be going for the Scepter right now if I were you. Hero level wise, Sniper still top of server, although he's really not doing all that great anymore in terms of things. Axe is one to be scared of. Now, it looks like Axe is going for Heaven's Halberd, I think, and also Blade Mail. He's going for Blade Mail. This could be scary. And here it is. Oh, Mask of Madness to Tiny. Bad decision. You should not be getting Mask of Madness as Tiny. That little, very small bonus attack speed that you're going to see, I don't know how much it is exactly. 100 attack speed really won't help him out that much, to be totally honest. I mean, it'll still be about a second per attack, and that is not very much, which is exactly why you should get the Butterfly or the Scepter. Furion and Pudge and Taxmaster. It looks like it's going to be a team fight, although I'm still concerned about this combo by Tiny and Axe, although Tiny is severely underleveled right now compared to the rest of the people, I believe. Although he's actually not by much. Missed hook by Pudge. That was a pretty bad. And here it is. This is probably gonna be no. Oh! This is bad. This looks bad for them. All right. Oh! That was not a good decision. I don't know. I guess I missed Pudge's hook. Oh, Hyperactive, what are you doing, man? You turned around. Well, despite Taxmaster's early feeding, it is a... Oh, pardon me. Minimize the game there for a second. Despite Taxmaster's feeding, the Dire is playing an exceptionally well game. Now, Barry pings Pudge. Not really sure why, and this is a bad decision. And we will see the channel, and Scarface is dead.
Radiant's bottom tower in a pretty sight right now.
And can the tower get him? Yes, Venomancer gets the kill on that, so nice job to Venomancer. Taking out Pudge, definitely worth it. Not worth the fortification, nobody's there to defend. The entire Radiant team is dead at the moment. Sniper goes for Mask of Madness, and Daedalus is going to be scary later in the game. Sniper is level 17, and I think that this could be very good for the Dire.
Dire's mid tower's having technical
Looking at the grass again, I bet they're even. Curving back down towards the Dire again. There really is no clear advantage in the game. They are now completely even tower-wise, and the Radiant is winning in kills, although I don't approve of Tiny's build, and that might be one of the reasons that the Radiant is not going to be able to take a lead here. And like I predicted, Axe has Blade Mail. Now, there's some interesting ways to play Axe. You can use Berserker's Call and activate the Blade Mail, which makes all damage that it's done, forcing people to attack. It returns all that damage to them. Otherwise, you could just use the Berserker's Call, and then if the enemy team thinks that they're going to kill you, then you activate Blade Mail, and then they start screwing themselves over. Because the counter helixes that Axe will have done in that amount of time will be pretty great. Now, this is a worthless fortification, and we're going to see Scarface probably go down to by Furion's hand, and the ultimate is not going to come out. Not enough mana. Movement speed is nice. The Radiant takedown bottom tower. Radiant takes the tower advantage. Furion is following into the trees. This was a bad decision on Scarface's part because he should not have gone that way. And can Tiny save him? Yes. Yes. He gets away with 27 hit points left. Tiny is still not doing that badly. He doesn't have enough mana for anything, but Barry, oh, Barry, you just missed them both. Oh, Barry. It's too bad, too, because I believe his ultimate would have insta-killed Sniper. Indeed, it would have. And it might still happen. No, it can't. It can't one-hit him anymore. Battle Hunger goes on Taxmaster, and he kills Creep, instantly dispelled. Pudge is going top again by himself, not really being a team player this match. Not that he necessarily has to be since 3v3, although that might be all the more reason to be a team here. Still 17-5, no kills came out of that. Unfortunately, Venomancer did get away from that thanks to Tiny. Tiny saved Venomancer's life there. Hopefully, Scarface is thanking Hyperactive. Pudge is going top still. Taxmaster's healing. Probably going to teleport to mid, if I had to guess, to defend. And, we got Furion waiting on his mana. Yup. Here we go. This is a bad decision on Furion's part to get there without Taxmaster, though. He could easily get taken down, although he does have Shadow Blade, and that will be helpful for escaping. Furion decides to chase, and Barry and Tiny decide to back out. It's a bad decision, I would say. They could have taken on Sniper, although Taxmaster is there now, and we have a regen rune. Hopefully, if they're smart, they'll deny it. Tiny will take it or something. He bottles it. Not a bad decision. Probably will be helpful for later. And it looks like the Dire is going to push mid here. Although the Radiant still does have the tower advantage. Venomancer died to Pudge, so nice job. And let's see how this works. Oh! There we go. Tusk is dead. He actually killed himself because of Axe's Blade Mail. So, unfortunately for Taxmaster, he is now 3 levels under-leveled and is seriously hindering his team here. If Taxmaster knows what to do at this point, he's going to probably want to jungle for at least a little while. Let's check out what items he's got. He's only got the Orb of Venom, which really, I guess, actually is probably a pretty good combo with Sniper's thing, because if Sniper uses Mask of Madness while Tusk is attacking them with the Orb of Venom, Furion will be able to chase. Pardon my exchanging of Furion and Sniper. It's the same character, although Furion is associated with Nature. Well, Nature's Prophet is Furion, and I think you understand that, but the player's name is Furion, and he's playing Sniper. So a little bit confusing, as Furion typically plays Nature's Prophet, but you'll have to bear with me here. And Furion just killing creeps here. I think that he didn't realize that the minute went by, but nothing respawned because he's in the vicinity. Taxmaster, like I thought, is jungling. Good decision by him. Hopefully this will end up helping his team. Sniper is kind of carrying, I would say, though. Let's check. Yep, 9 kills, 4 deaths. If the Radiant is smart, they're going to want to target him here. Still haven't seen Pudge play with the team yet.
Tower could use a little help.
And nice hook on Scarface. That was a sneeze or something on Scarface's part. This is a good team fight. They get Tiny, and can they get Scarface? No. Scarface escapes unless Pudge can hook again. Can Pudge hook? No, Pudge goes the wrong way. Oh no, Scarface goes the wrong way. Oh, gets rid of the Urn Charge. Can he kill? He can kill Pudge. Pudge is dead. Sniper takes 2 kills. Wait, Axe
Trouble brewing
killed
at Radiant's bottom tower.
Axe killed Pudge. Was Battle Hunger on, or was that a glitch? Because I'm pretty sure that Scarface killed Pudge.
Radiant's bottom tower seemed
not
better
Axe.
days.
That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. In fact, I'm almost
Radiant's
positive
bottom
that
tower ain't
that's
a pretty
not right.
sight right now.
Need I even Battle Hunger? Not really, to be honest. I mean, the Mask of Madness just kind of cancels out the Battle Hunger. Any kind of lifesteal kind of cancels out Battle Hunger late
Radiant's
game.
mid tower's coming apart.
Early game, though, Battle Hunger is just an absolute necessity, and we saw Barry abusing it, although never managing
Radiant's
to kill
mid
someone.
tower could use a hand.
Sniper's quickly taking
Have
out
fun
mid
trying
tower.
to bust down Radiant structures
Furion
now.
decides to head back. Tiny's coming in to help, although I wouldn't go in by yourself if I were you. I would probably wait. There's Scarface. Furion goes invisible. Hopefully somebody's got some sort of invisibility revealer here. None of them do. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for it. Axebot buys the Gem of True Sight against Sniper. Probably not the best decision. I wouldn't have gone with the gem just because Sniper is a lot of people. And Taxmaster has caught up with jungling, so props to you, my friend. You followed exactly what I thought you might like to do, is jungle. Catch back up with the team. He's almost level 14. He will tie Tiny with levels. Now Tiny is getting under-leveled as well. He and Pudge both haven't really been with the team, although that's kind of hard. That's not necessarily true on Tiny's part, as Tiny and Axe did have the really nice early game combos. Now they don't see this, and Sniper reveals the location, assuming that they know that they're behind. Barry knows that they're behind. Pudge is in the woods, gonna hook somebody. Maybe not? I don't know. I don't know. The team's not helping out. Pudge grabs a creep. Oh, ouch. That's gonna hurt. And then this gem by Barry helps out and kills Furion. Very, very nice job. Wow. And can Taxmaster die? Battle Hunger will finish him off. Battle Hunger will finish him off. Nice job to Barry. I have to say that was quite impressive, and we could see this be GG here. Pudge, I don't know what that was, but that was a very poorly aimed hook. Pudge has essentially full mana. If he can land one hook next to the tower, he might be able to kill someone, although Barry's racking up the health and has plenty of money, and if I was him, I would go for the Scepter at this point. Or perhaps he'll finish off his Heaven's Halberd. The disarmament could be helpful against Sniper, as then the attacks, the mini stuns won't affect them at all. And then this will be the death of Pudge. Pudge will be finished off by the Battle Fury or Axe's ultimate. So nice job to Barry. That might have been, it almost was a triple kill for Barry. That was the whole entire Dire team dead. Hyperactive's gonna die here, and Pudge calls out the GG, well played. Now, I would agree with this, as they're 5 kills ahead, although I wouldn't necessarily call it just yet, because Sniper is still doing very well for the Dire team. And taking a look at the graphs here, again, just constant spiking, and it's really even right now, to be honest. And the Radiant only have a slight tower a slight tower advantage. Sorry, I guess I can't speak right now. And it should be easy for Sniper to take down something like mid tower, and they'll still be pretty close, although we do see the Radiant pushing through bottom right now. And the Dire will probably stick back and farm for a couple minutes here. Now, gold-wise, the Radiant is far ahead, but experience-wise, oh, I suppose the team fight hadn't ended, the graph hadn't caught up yet. But you can see a pretty big spike here, although it's slightly curving back down to the Dire, because the Dire are farming creeps right now. Furion decides, and I believe he's still 2 levels ahead, and very well could pull this off for his team. I'm not really going to rule it out yet. Although, because GGs were called, oh, here comes Roche, but he does not have space for Roche, so he pulls out, or he's waiting for his team. No, he's going back to the team fight. Now, after this team fight, I might point out some flaws on both teams' sides here, depending on who wins this team fight. Now, Pudge, again, I guess his team's probably telling him to stay back and defend, although he's really not helping his team at the moment.
Tower's in bad shape.
Taxmaster runs back. Scarface has Shadow Blade, not going to go through, although they do know that he's invisible because the tower does have true sight, and Pudge is going to hook him. No, Pudge does not. Oh, Pudge does. Oh, gosh. Scarface is dead. Walrus Punch coming in, and, oh, Sniper takes the kill.
Shut down.
Kill steal, if I may say.
One last top tower.
Barry and Tiny are there, and the Radiant is pushing to the top. Now, see, this is exactly why I would not have called the GGs so early. It looks like Pudge is going for the Scepter. Interesting, although I don't know if he'll be able to get it by the time the game ends. Now, Barry is pretty low on mana. Tiny does have mana boots that he could use, or give Barry the bottle real quick, although Hyperactive better start using up his bottle. He is wasting the bottle charges, actually, and misses this. If he could have thrown at, oh, well, Furion die. Is this a recent Battle Hunger? No, he took it off with an insta-kill from a creep. Maelstrom. Chain Lightning. You see Chain Lightning. It is 23 to 19. The Dire is not, it's not GG yet. The Radiant does have a 2-tower lead right now, as the Radiant has a 2-tower lead right now. We have 1 tower there, and we have the mid tower here that the other team does not have currently. And Sniper, it looks like, is going for Diffusal Blade, if I am remembering their recipe correctly, which is an interesting choice. I don't know why you would go for Diffusal Blade, unless it's just to dispel... No, actually, Diffusal Blade is a very nice choice. I would not have thought of that myself, although that is a smart decision, because it will instantly remove Battle Hunger, and also Venomancer's slows. So now Venomancer, who has not been taking advantage of his wards in any way, which is a big mistake for Venomancer, his slows will become useless, and he actually has not put any levels in wards. We have not. That is why we have not seen any so far this game. Now, this is extremely surprising to me, because I don't know why you would play Venomancer if you're not planning on utilizing wards. And that's an interesting concept. I suppose it's like the Nature's Prophet approach, where you use just a Dagon and teleport in. But no wards is quite interesting. It's going to be an interesting defense for the Radiant if it comes down to that point. And Sniper is just kind of jungling and farming up here. He does get the Diffusal Blade, will be nice for Battle Hunger and Venomancer's slows removal on the rest of his team. He has stuns, attack speed, and chain lightning, and this could be the death of many of the people on the Radiant. The Radiant decide that they're going to Rosh, and it looks like they will end up getting him. I'm not sure who's going to take it. I can't click on Barry. So none of them have space in their inventory for it right now. My guess is that Axe will take it, as Axe is level 19. And Scarface keeps dying and would waste it. Pudge knows that they're Roshan and misses the hook. Grab the Aegis, somebody. Oh, guys, the Aegis. Oh my god. They're forgetting about the Aegis, and somebody's gonna step... Oh, if Pudge hooks it.
The axe's edge will never dull.
I would have laughed if Pudge had hooked it. Alrighty. Well, the Rosh timer is on its way.
Double damage.
Sniper's gonna push through top, and if they don't teleport back with their
Radiant's
teleport
top
scrolls
tower's
that I believe 2 of them have. No, 1 of them has. Axel is the only one. No, Venomancer has the teleport scrolls. Smart job on his part. He should be leveling up his wards, though, I would say. Although they're kind of free farm this late in the game, it shouldn't matter too much, and they're gonna need it for defense. It will be harassment nonetheless for Sniper. Now, if they can get rid of the melee barracks, if Radiant can get rid of this melee barracks here, then they're going to be in trouble. Although Pudge is sticking back to defend. Probably a good choice. Taxmaster is still jungling. Taxmaster is still the lowest level on the server, unfortunately, but his level 3 Walrus Punch is pretty nice, and I'm really not sure what build he's going for here. He's got the drum, hasn't used any charges on it yet. It looks like the Radiant is going to push through top. Sorry, a little bit distracted there. Sniper is changing lanes to bottom, it looks like.
Could use a hand.
And,
Radiant structures must have been fortified.
Axe ended up grabbing the Aegis. I don't know what they put there. I don't remember what he dropped. And we see Gay leave again. This is a second disconnect on his part. Furion says blank message, probably pretty frustrated that this is the second time this has happened. So let's take this time to check out wards or builds here, pardon me. And Venomancer we see is going for the Scepter and should get the Scepter here in a little bit more than 600, a little bit less than 600 gold. It's going to do bonus damage and I think have a lower cooldown if I remember correctly.
Carry on.
We've got Barry, who must be... I don't know why he got the Vanguard after 20 minutes in, but he did. And the health regen will be nice. And Tiny's build, he is now finally going for the Scepter and will get it here in a little under 200 gold. Now we see Sniper, and if I had to guess, he's going for Mjolnir. Mjolnir will be nice. Taxmaster still jungling, still don't know what build he's going for, and we have Pudge, who's still unable to finish off his Scepter, as he has not even been anywhere near the action. Now we see Taxmaster gonna die here, Battle Hunger, and he's dead.
You hit hard.
That is Taxmaster's 11th death. He is 0 and 11.
Mid-rags ain't doing so hot.
absolutely insane. Not one of his better games, unfortunately.
Ain't looking good for the Dyer's mid-ranks.
And Sniper. Oh, if Tiny had just gotten that stun a little bit earlier, and he is dead. Sniper is dead, Tusk is dead, Pudge is their last hope on Dyer's team. Sniper's dead for 86 seconds at almost level 24. Tusk buys back, not going to be too helpful for his team. Barry harasses with Battle Hunger. Can they take out the melee barracks? Can they do it? Can they do it? Can they do it? Tiny's going to go for it. The Mask of Madness actually helping out in the end there. Oh, Hyperactive, keep moving, my friend. And he escapes. Oh my goodness. And he has a regen rune. I guess he, that one tore off. Can Barry kill Taxmaster though? That's the, I would say that was probably the most impressive play that we have seen this game. Pudge pulls Taxmaster out and then Barry kills with the ultimate and just gets out with the Aegis. Wow, that was quite impressive. I have to give props to Barry for that. I'm sure the experience curve is, yes, it is heading up towards Radiant now. With the Mega Creeps in melee in mid lane, we're going to see that be very helpful. Taxmaster defending while Barry is just kind of there. Barry should probably go kill Tusk while he has the opportunity. 6 levels out leveling him. Sniper's coming back. Barry's going to want to escape, I would say. And he is just stocking up on the money. I really don't know what he's going for. He might be going for an Insta-Scepter. The 4-second cooldown on Axe's ultimate is crazy. Now, this is a bad idea unless he can activate Blade Mail right now. He's gonna have a pretty bad... nope. He does have Blade Mail on. And get out, Barry. Get out. And this is going to be the death of Barry. So, it was a nice play by Barry, the kill on Pudge, and it is split. The gold is split, so that's interesting. He lost about 600 gold there because he hadn't bought anything, so that's too bad. And now it looks like they're split pushing. Tiny does grab the scepter, has an invisibility rune. That is scary. And he is level 3, so we see the biggest Tiny that we can get. And he does have the tree. 5 minutes till Roche is back. I don't know if that'll be utilized or not. The gold is probably, again, it's very, very close to 0, and I'm surprised. It actually is a considerably close game. And we see Venomancer pushing bottom here, and in one level here, actually, the next level that he hits, he's going to be forced to place a level into wards. And that'll be good, I think. I think that it'll be nice that he'll be forced. Now, fortunately for Hyperactive, he bottles this invisibility rune and uses it. Now, Taxmaster's probably not going to die here. Tiny is attacking too slowly. Now, if he turns around, he might be able to get... I don't know. Now, this is funny because Tiny's got the passive chance to stun while attacked. 25% chance to stun the other person. So I'm pretty sure that cancels Pudge's ultimate if Pudge is attacking. Because about every 4 slices with Pudge's ultimate will end up hitting him. Now here's Sniper, and Tiny's gonna see his death, I believe. So that wasn't smart. Now what we need to see is the team working together. So if they can just hold off for 1 minute. Now Scarface is probably gonna die, and they're letting the Dyer farm. Nope, Scarface knows, and he's running away. Do they have any sorts of invisibility revealed? No, they don't know that he went invisible. They don't know. Furion's got lots of money. Money coming out of his ears, in fact. He must be saving up for Mjolnir. I don't know what he's saving for. Now, we can see Scarface and Barry both pushing mid together. He... 23... No, okay. So level 22, he's going to be forced to put a level in the ward. Now, we see the towers coming down pretty fast. Pudge is not there. He's going to grab... No, he can't grab Barry. The ice was, unfortunately, for Pudge... Oh, can he Q? Q. Oh, God. Okay. This is going to be Taxmaster's death, I think. Battle Hunger's on him. Two for two. Not worth it. Sniper's level 25 and farmed. He has the recipe for Mjolnir, and he will get it. GG Tusk fed. This is true. Although I don't know why Barry is calling GG, and Gay even points it out. We know. Oh, okay. I see what Barry's saying. He says it as a joke. Now, if Hyperactive plays this smart, if he plays it smart, sorry, I probably should move the camera here. He's gonna want to get back and wait, and then they're gonna want to push mid together. Mega creeps are gonna keep going. Now, why would Tusk have no chance? Now I'm curious, because I think that Tusk had great potential in this game. See, shitty start, couldn't make a comeback. I agree with that, and I think that Taxmaster could have done multiple things. So I suppose I'll take this little bit of time to point out weaknesses on both teams. Now, Sniper's attacking at like max attack speed right now, and that's something scary. Mjolnir is really helping him out there. Anyway, so the problem with the Dire, I would say, is Taxmaster had a very bad start, as we just pointed out, and that will lead to, or that has led to part of the Dire's problematic position right now. Now, Roche comes back in a minute. Sorry, just pointing that out. But, so Taxmaster has had that problem of a bad start. And the other problem is that Pudge has not been a team player this game. Pudge has been doing his own thing, and you can notice that because Pudge is the same level as Taxmaster, which means that Taxmaster has caught up from being like 5 levels under leveled to being the same level as somebody else on his team. And I think that is pretty sad. Now, Scarface is apparently AFK or typing or something, and they're concerned. Here comes Furion and Taxmaster. They have to target Sniper if they're smart. Target Sniper, guys. Oh god. Anyway, so Pudge's anti-teamwork is sad, and here goes the death of Taxmaster. Furion runs away when he easily could have taken out all 3 of them. So Pudge's inability to work as a team and Taxmaster's early feeding has been a big problem for the Dire. And the Radiant, on the other hand, has not. They also have been quite concerning to me, just because for these last couple minutes here, they haven't been doing a whole lot. Now, Scarface just survives. Furion goes invisible. And 2 of them are dead. This probably will be GG here for... In the end, I would think the Radiant will win, but I think that these last about 10 minutes here, the Radiant, until now, hadn't been pushing as a team, and they probably could have finished if they had waited as a team versus going in 1 by 1. And I have to say, I am very proud of the Radiant, as I did call before the game started that I thought the Dire was going to win with their team setup. Now, but the Radiant has done a fantastic job, and I have to commend them for that. Venomancer, though, the lack of wards, that might also have been part of the reason that the Dire have been able to push so far, is because he just hasn't used his wards to push the lanes. I mean, if Venomancer lays down some wards, like right here, maybe, like right around there, the Dire creeps can't get past that point because the wards are there. Although, I mean, they do last 40 seconds, so not very long. It's not like a permanent thing by any means, but could have helped them. So let's take this second to check their builds now. So Venomancer got Lifesteal and Shadow Blade. Interesting choice. So Tiny's only got the Scepter and the Mask of Madness. I would be going for Butterfly right now if I were him. Axe just bought the Shadow Blade, as you saw. Heaven's Halberd. If Axe uses this right, if Barry does the correct thing, he's going to use the Heaven's Halberd on Sniper at the beginning of a team fight, and they will all target Sniper and get rid of him. Because attacking at 0.44 times per second without the use of Mask of Madness is sad, because that means that when the Mask of Madness is activated, Sniper attacks at maximum attack speed. And we will see here that Furion has definitely carried the Dire team. And wow, nice hook by Pudge, and Barry's dead. Oh no! Nice use of the Shadow Blade. Oh, the Dire must be very frustrated. Nice job, Barry. And I kind of lost my train of thought here. But yeah, Sniper's got Daedalus, Mjolnir, Shadow Blade, Diffusal Blade, Mask of Madness. He is a force to be reckoned with. And Pudge has the Scepter finally, and the Force Staff. The Scepter gives him heals. And that was a bad idea. Scarface, why? Why, Scarface? Why?
An exquisite toxin.
And I lied, actually. This is probably... I really can't tell you, though. I can't call GG for either team, although it looks right now like the Radiant are going to take it, just because... Or, I mean, the Dire are going to take it, because Furion is just absolutely dominating. The attack speed is crazy, and the amount of damage that he's doing, just as base damage, not including crits, is sad. And the whole team is here while the other guys push top, and I think that we are going to see a Dire victory. So I have to say that was a really nice comeback by the Dire. To be honest, I would not have predicted that. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Sniper takes out buildings in a couple hits. Taxmaster is quite lucky that Furion was able to farm them, or was able to carry them so hard. They decide to push through, but not go for the mid towers, and we're going to see that be a big mistake. Well, if they're smart, they have to go for that tower right there, and Venomancer... Dire's got fortifications, and we're going to see Dire victory. So, wow, I have to say, good game, well played, nice job to the Dire. Was not expecting that amazing comeback. And it was supposed to be a base race, but the Dire take it. And, wow. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. But, nice job to everybody. The experience was still in Veronica's Chosen's favor by over 5,000. And you just saw a really nice comeback right there. See, that's just it though. Taxmaster has a good point. That was probably the reason that the Radiant lost here. Tiny does so much damage late game that he could just take out the towers probably as fast as Sniper did, and with Axe attacking as well, I don't know. They don't need to take out bottom tower. Unfortunately, Barry does not know that. And I have to say that was a good game, and only thanks to Sniper were they able to pull that off. So... well, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Really was not expecting that amazing comeback. So I believe the Dire have Furion to thank for that victory, without a doubt. And this has been Steve Okapi commentating a 3v3 game of Veronica's Chosen versus the Dire. Team nameless at the moment. And we might be back later, so thank you for watching. And feel free to click that follow button on Twitch, or you can find me at twitch.tv/SteveOkapi. And I will see you guys next time.